could just work it out. It could be something that's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? I get it.
You know?
It ain't gonna make me all the way like accept you, but at least I ain't gonna be looking for the get back. You know what I'm saying? The retaliation. I know we at that point where it don't gotta be that. Now, how I address shit, that's for my own. That's how I see fit to make my space comfortable, nigga. Like if I gotta address it, then so be it. Who are you to tell me what I can't address? I'll address each and every little thing I want. It's better that way. It's better that way. We ain't gotta let that shit die. That's it. So
exactly. Let's say one person does something to another person that person doesn't take kindly to, and that person feels disrespected, right? And you come back and when they respond, people on the outside looking at like, damn, you blew up on them like that. It wasn't that serious. You know, I know you feel disrespected, but it wasn't really all that big. But in that person's mind, they felt disrespected. At the end of the day, disrespect is disrespect. So once you cross that line, you can't determine how that person gonna respond to you then. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no level on Realest. Ain't no level on that shit, fam. We know that. Ain't no level on how mad a person can get. There's no levels, nigga. It's going to be judged by each situation. Like I might overreact to a small situation. I might boom, clean up the kitchen, get it spotless, and come in and my daughter done spilled milk all over the place. I'm gonna be mad at that point, even though it's just spilled milk. I'm gonna be mad at it because what it took for me to get to that point. Right, compared to her just spilling the milk earlier before I cleaned the kitchen. I'm not gonna be that mad because I gotta clean the kitchen anyway. So go ahead, baby. Don't get out the way. Daddy gonna do that. Right. Feel what I'm saying? People don't have they don't know how to take the position of the person who's like, you know, being disrespected. Sometimes you gotta put them shoes on too. Like everybody always think everybody, when they hand is forced, is justified. Like, nah, sometimes it's not. Sometimes niggas be forcing the other hand. Like, and a person just been quiet and just been chilling and just been a bigger person and taking the high road until they snap.
I'm telling you, that's a whole fact.
Then you like, man, that nigga overreacted. All I was trying to say was, but this nigga over told me my whole mother should die. These niggas.
For real.
Like,
nah, for real.
Hey, yeah. Yo, there's certain words I don't say like to another person no more. Like, I don't never tell a nigga like on some real shit. I see a lot of people doing it. I don't call niggas bitch ass niggas. I just don't tell niggas to suck my, you know what, man. I don't do it. That's just that. Niggas play with that
all the time, and we see the result. They throw that shit around like fucking rice at a wedding. You know what I'm saying? They know that the shit only gonna go but so far. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna come out of their comfortable house, get in their car and drive to where just to put hands on you for saying that type of shit. But, you know, some people do shit just to do it, and it's all about this. You just gotta put yourself in somebody's shoes, just like what you were just now saying. There's a certain way I don't address people in real life too, right? Like, you know that old thing, how it used to be when a nigga get their shoes stepped on, like in the club or something, and they go the fuck off, right? Now, some people, if they was to step on a person's new shoe, they'd probably play it off like, oh, that wasn't nothing, it was just some shoes. But see, you don't know that to that brother. You don't know. He might have had to work all year round just to afford them motherfuckers and try to, you know, evaluate the shit that you do or say, because once, you know, if you cross that line, then you can't determine how the fuck they gonna react back. Niggas do not think about that in this day and age, cause I don't know what's up with these.
No, they don't. Men and women. Like, it happened to me a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. It happens to me a lot. It's a real dog eat dog world. Like, for real, man.
Let me tell you something. And you know, that's the sad thing right there. You just said it. You know, men and women both participate in the fuckery, you know. And it's like you really don't know which gender is worse with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like this, right? Okay, here's another situation. Let's say a woman disrespects another man, right?
Right.
And when that man decides to react to her disrespect, and he takes it to the next level. Now he's calling her all out her name. He's doing all type of shit, whole bitch slut, all this type of shit in front of a whole audience of people, right? Now everybody who's seen that situation, out of all that just happened, that transpired, they just see what the nigga did. And it's like, if you was to put yourself in his shoes, it's like, wait a minute, understand something. I put my leg in a pair of pants, one leg at a time, just like her. I bleed, sweat, cry, just like her. I got emotions, I got feelings, just like her. Even though niggas don't like to come out and keep it 100, but we all got emotions, you know, we all human. You mean tell me it's okay for her to draw that line, then jump over the motherfucker? But if I cross that line back, I'm the bad guy because she don't have a dick. She don't have a stick between her legs. So that means no accountability for her.
Oh, really? As you was telling that story, something was going through my mind. I'm like this. I'm chilling. You come up. You have some sort of issue with somebody else. Y'all get into it. You act like you was protecting me, and I'm just like, I don't need protection. Why are you protecting me from another female? Like, I don't need protection from a female. But that's the stance you wanted to take. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I let the women go at it. I ain't even gonna trip. They seem like they can handle it. Boom, boom, boom. Blows get to thrown at each other. You know what I'm saying? It was getting real catty. And then some words started coming out with each other. So then now, she up there putting my business on the platform. What me and her got going on, right? I ain't want nobody to know that, fam. I don't want nobody to know that. I'm low key with my shit. But she up there telling my business. Now, nobody see it from that point of view. All they see is me getting angry and mad.
Yeah.
At her. Like, wait, hold on. I'm not even exposing anything. Everything she's exposing that I have the right to say, I don't want you to say that here on YouTube. That's my stance. But let me have done that. I would have been filleted, man. King man fillet. I'd have been snow crab, nigga. I'd have been snow crabs, man. King, the king joint. I'd have had butter sauce and everything, man. They'd have been dipping your boy in butter sauce.
That's a whole fact, man.
I got painted out to be the bad guy because he started crying. Like, wait, hold on. I don't give a fuck about your tears. I didn't, fam. You exposed my business. I don't want nobody to know I'm talking to people. You see what type of shit I'm on over there on my page, my nigga. Like, why would you do that? Fam, I was hot, fam. I was hot.
I could imagine, bro. I could imagine, and that it's so crazy. And it's like, after all that, the only thing you want is a little understanding at the end of the day. As men, we're in those type of situations with women, to be specific. At the end of the day, we be wanting more of an understanding than anything of just understand how I feel. Can you just do that for me? And it'd be hard to even get that, my nigga.
No. Subliminals is what you're gonna get. Subliminals. I got subliminals for the whole 2 days. The whole next 2 days, nothing but subliminal shots at your boy. Straight up subliminals, son. I'm like obvious subliminals, my nigga. Like, it couldn't be more obvious. Now I gotta look like the bad guy, right? Cause I gotta take my stance. Cause when you see a snake, my nigga, it's one of two things. That snake ain't gonna bother you because it ate already, or it's gonna bite you, fam. Cause it gotta protect itself. It feel threatened. If I let you know that I know you the snake, you threatened. So now I'm the bad guy because I'm like, yo, you're not saying nothing, but I'm calling you out on it, and I'm making 2 + 2 = 4. I'm telling you that your subliminal shot, I noticed it, And I'm telling you what it is. Let the cat out the bag. At this point, just say it. Maybe we can still be cool.
Real talk.
I'm putting it on the table. Connect the dots. Be a real person.
For real.
Don't make me feel like I'm crazy. Now you making me feel like I'm crazy this whole way. Like, damn, did I overreact?
I know.
Put a name on that shit. Put a name on it.
I hate that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why for somebody like me, you know I can in any situation, but especially with women, I know I can go overboard. So like, let's say even if a woman like is disrespectful towards me, right? I'm still playing it off and I'm being sarcastic, still smiling it off because I know, okay, now she purposely doing this. But if I get in that type of bag, you know, because we men, we naturally have that aggressive side. You know what I'm saying? We can get in that bag in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? So you try not to go there, you know, with women or whatever, because you know how, you know your own anger and shit. And you know, okay, but if I would address her in the same manner that she addressed me, I'm probably gonna feel bad my damn self for even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not the same level for a woman to, you know, to address us in an aggressive state. It might seem like a 1 out of 10, but if we think we're addressing them in the same manner, and that shit come off on a 20 off the damn scale, and it's like, oh shit, now.
I had niggas telling me, yo, let it go, fam, let it go. Like, what? yo, fam. I literally was in the back chat, my nigga, literally ready to address it, and she act like she ain't even see me, my nigga.
Wow.
Act like she ain't even see me in the back chat. You know how StreamYards work, fam. I'm like, oh, I knew it was on then. I knew it was on then. That's why I said when you let the snake know that you know, now they on attack, my nigga. So I just left it alone. Like, you ain't even gonna man up to your own flaw. You was wrong for that. You overreacted.
I hate
that woman
like
put
that.
My business out there. You're glad I wasn't up there yelling and screaming.
For real. Hate that type of shit.
Yeah. I was mean to her. My nigga, I don't care. Yeah. I wouldn't have been mean to her if she didn't put my business up there. I have a right to be mean.
Exactly.
She's up here on the platform putting my business on. I think I was rather nice by just kicking her off the panel. Yo, when she started crying, my nigga, I just kicked her right off the panel. I was not going for the buffoon tears, my nigga. I told her to kick you off. Gonna kick you off.
Nah, I hear that. I feel like you definitely did the right thing. You know, any other man gonna agree, but you know, I mean, some women would agree too. You know what I'm saying? But it's just when it comes down to like emotions and shit like that, you know, it's hard for women to think logically sometimes. So any woman that's listening to this, that's no disrespect. I'm just keeping it 100. You know, everybody know that women are more emotional, you know, in certain situations. That's just how it is, you know. And because of them being wired that way, it often makes us look like the bad guy when we think we going a better route. That shit crazy how that works.
Exactly, really. Exactly.
That shit crazy.
It is crazy. I feel crazy. I'm like, what? Wait, I did tell her to come up here. Y'all don't see the lie in that. I didn't tell her to come up here. She came up here to protect me from another woman. I'm on a panel where I can't be touched, but she's up here to protect me from the woman that is sexual chemistry with. Like, I don't see where I needed protection. if you was bringing me some magnums and shit, then yeah, I didn't need no protection, my nigga. Why are you up here talking about you up here to protect me? And then she just goes into the whole. She just drops the bomb. I've been talking to this nigga for 3 years. I'm like, what? Wait.
That's a whole.
Maybe I don't want YouTube to know that.
Yeah, especially YouTube. When anybody could come
Right.
across these damn and shit. Anybody could jump on these motherfuckers, come across these lies we be doing. Anybody at all.
Yeah, now I gotta defend myself because you're realist. Like your name say, realist. I'm a real dude too. I'm not gonna fabricate a story to look good in front of the crowd. So she threw the punch, nigga. I countered.
Right.
Word. So now, yeah, like you said, now I look aggressive. In my natural reaction, I look more aggressive because now I'm like, let me tell you what I said. I said, so you love me? How you love me when after the first day talking to you, I get on the phone and you on the phone with another guy? You literally, yo, fam. She was walking in the park, acting like she was walking by herself. But I peep game. I look real close at the video. I see the silhouette of another guy in the shadow with her. The shadow of another guy, man. She throws her head on his shoulder. Yeah, I peeped that. Yo, she up and she's taking pictures with this dude, everything, right? And she uploads this shit to YouTube, my nigga.
Oh nah, damn.
And I'm subscribed to her.
Yo.
Right. But yo, I ain't even tripped though, fam. I ain't even tripped. Like I still talk to her because like I'm not even gonna be like stressed out over nothing that I can't get my hands on. You feel me? So
exactly.
I'm just riding. I'm just going with the flow. Going with the flow. We talking. That's it. I ain't never seen you. Maybe I made you feel special the way I talk, but that's not for you to get up here and tell people you was in a loving relationship with me for 3 years.
Right.
Come on, my nigga. I was flaming.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Are you kidding me? And she get wild drunk too, fam. I'm not dissing her. I'm just saying I know that about her. And I know what I allow. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like on the phone, I don't care about that behavior. You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't she being herself, and I'm not caging nobody from being who they want to be. Because sometimes I know I be lit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm smoking a blunt right now. Sometimes I be lit, man. I'm not holding that against nobody. So I knew she was that day. I'm trying to tell people like without disrespecting her, like yo, she went a little overboard. So don't worry about the tears, because I'm like, how many times I done heard you cry already? Like, you know how many times I done heard this already, money? It's a non-fact at this point. But people are like, yo, wow, Jeff, stop making her cry. I'm like, what?
Oh,
Yo, fam, I know. Yo, fam, I was done, my nigga. And then that's why I said the person that was there just took that shit the wrong way. That's all what they saw. They saw it on the surface level. Like, that's what they saw.
Yeah.
They didn't know the behind the scenes stuff. You know what I mean? The under the table stuff. So they made they judgment off of that and played themselves. But even if we rock with me, I rock with you, and we see some, we come across that situation. We should both be able to sit at the table and eat from that same plate. Like, yo, this happened. Yeah, we ain't gonna. That's no good for us. But let us address it. We don't gotta eat everything on the plate. Everything that go on the plate, you don't gotta eat it. You know what I mean? But there's always good stuff there for you to eat. So the good stuff would have been, I would have been able to talk to somebody that I'm close friends with and bring her to an understanding of what happened before she makes a judgment on the situation without knowing what's going on. And she should have been like, you know what? I came to a conclusion really, really fast, and I was wrong for that. I've known you for so long that at least you do deserve the benefit of the doubt. Because if I've been rocking with you for this long and I don't at least give you the benefit of the doubt, we weren't friends, associates, or business partners at all.
Right.
I mean, this shit is a business, my nigga. If we rolling with each other like that, it's not like, I'd rather it be like that than being some gang shit, some coke shit, some let's hang out type. No, my nigga, we building. I wish your platform as much success as I wish mine. But if I can creatively do something that sends that in that direction, my nigga, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not lying about that. Shit, there's no need to. That what is that benefiting me? If I'm like, yo, Realest, I'm gonna fuck with you. You make content, I'm gonna come see it, and then but I'll never come see the content. You know what I'm saying? Like that don't make no sense. That's not how you break bread.
That's a fact.
Real rap, like,
and that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my philosophies. If I could help anybody else understand, life is just to understand where other people come from. Just having that attribute of understanding can help avoid a lot of fuck shit on or off the internet. You know what I mean? What it comes down to at the end of the day, to avoid a lot of bullshit, something simple. Having that simple attribute of understanding can get you through a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, that's a fact though. People be showing shades and throwing their low shots, and when you address them on it, they don't want to stand on their 10. Like Realest, boom, he do his platform, but outside, he a realest dude. He a real dude. He get his bread, take care of whatever his situation is. And that's how you rock. He got stuff. He got something to build on. You know what I'm saying? I got stuff too. I got things that says that speaks for me. You know what I mean? Like, and so forth and so on. I want to be outside the norm. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be invigorated, still like carrying ourselves in the way like bosses. You know what I'm saying? Personalities and people. You have to know where you're going to get to where you're going. Where you want to go to get to where you're going. So I be telling people out rock, we gotta see it, we gotta manifest it. I wanna be seen, that's how I'm gonna present myself. Now it might not look like that right now, but that don't mean we can't carry ourselves in that way. Who says that we can't carry ourselves in that way? Tell me. See, a lot of people don't move like that. They come through, oh yeah, I'm gonna support you. You don't if you don't, that's cool. I'm like, that's your loss.
Yeah.
Like, Rome wasn't built in a day, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, shit, I probably need to branch out. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind supporting other people and shit. You know, and just sometimes you just want that same support back. But I think we might talked about that before. You know, a lot of people don't believe in returning that. When you break it down, and like somebody like me, I'm not gonna hesitate. If you see me looking out for you, supporting you, hit me like whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like pay some kind of, you know what I'm saying, due diligence or whatever. But people look at it still look at it like crazy, like damn, man, you making a big deal out of that. So you know what I'm saying? They once again,
I don't even want like the full support. Like I don't want you to go into it thinking you gotta support me. I just want the opportunity, a real opportunity for you to come through, watch the content, see if you like it. If not, you keep it pushing. I'm not mad at that because that means I got to create better content. But if you just don't even rock with a nigga at all, niggas lie, women lie too.
The fact that, you know, it's up to you to win people over. You know, let me put my mind to work here. Let me go off. Let me work on my creativity. Let me bring to the table what I can bring to the table. That's how I go.
I be peeping what they be doing, and I love it. Like, because I know it makes me want to just add more creativity to what I got going on already. Exactly. Just add more to it. Boom, I'm good. I add more personality to myself. Not stealing their content, but seeing what their crowd likes. Like, see if you go into a channel and you see the content creator, they have a lot of energy and they're on camera. They seem to sustain a substantial amount of supporters in the chat while their live is running. Now maybe I want to factor that in that, so maybe I'll try that next time. You know what I mean? I'll be peeping all of that, my nigga. I'll be learning. We allowed to learn.
Exactly. Yeah, shit's still a learning experience in a lot of ways. Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. Especially me. You know, I'm a Sagittarius. I definitely be peeping game.
Yeah. You're allowed to learn.
It'll force you to have an opinion. You know, it's small. Like
I was a loyal supporter for somebody, and they had got into a beef with the person, with another content creator, and I agreed with the beef. Like I'm like, homeboy shouldn't have did that. So boom, I don't rock with this nigga. So I'm throwing them shade on the strength of the other dude. Like, cause I'm a loyal supporter. So I'm throwing dude shade, boom. Now I'm creating a situation with dude for him to turn around and become friends with the dude again after I done pulled up on this nigga a few times.
Okay.
Like, that shit happened to me too. Like, so I ain't trying to be in the people titles, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm
like
trying to be in none of these people titles.
Yeah, it's like, I'm the type of person, and I always tell people, I'm not like no drama type of nigga, nothing like that. But if I speak on something that I have an issue with, like even if it's just a topic that other people are talking about, I'm gonna make it known of what I'm talking about, and some people might screw that with clout chase or whatever, but then it's like, well, how am I supposed to let people know what I'm talking about then? The whole title thing, like, a lot of drama happened behind, a lot of unnecessary shit happened behind that stuff too,
Yeah, man. I don't even, if you're properly addressing me in the title, I don't got a problem with that. And you're like, yo, come through and you let me defend myself. I'm pretty much cool with that. I ain't even gonna trip off of that. It's like, but you sneak and make the title and don't even give me the opportunity to defend myself. That's when I have a problem with niggas putting my name in the title. Like, if you're gonna do that, at least let me slide and defend myself. Like,
exactly.
don't put me. Yeah, let me slide. Ain't nobody, ain't no furniture gonna be moved or nothing like that. Let me slide. Let me talk about it, and we good. I don't even care to put my name in the title.
Yeah, because this is, like I said, once again, this is the internet, and some of these people don't care to do research to find out what the real is. So it's like, we got to do that on our own and make people know, like, all right, listen, because I know y'all don't care to know the real. Y'all gonna go with the most interesting side is. But I'm gonna tell you on some real shit. Let me just get my side out there. I don't give a fuck what niggas think after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And even if I did do the video, I put your name in the title, and you happen to miss the stream that day, right? But you catch it in another day. I'll strike up another stream and let you come back to defend your name on the second one and erase the first video if I was wrong.
Right. Niggas don't know nothing about that ever. And you know what the motive behind the shit be. It don't even, a lot of these niggas they don't even want to maybe like figure the situation out and piece it up. But a lot of people, they just want to keep it going because they see it's attracting those numbers, bro. Subscribers and supporters, they're gonna come right to it. So now we at a point where you gotta decide what's more important: entertaining people who you never met a day in your life, or principle like that, man.
And I'm not feeding the machine, Realest. I'm not gonna be the engine behind the machine, the drama machine, because look, I can control that same machine. I don't need to control it with drama. And that's the thing people don't see. Like, they follow the drama because they see the crowd going to the drama. They don't care what's actually being said. They're following the crowd. The machine, the algorithm, knows it's only going off. It's not going off the drama. It's going off what I just explained. It sees where the traffic is going. Just the traffic. It does not care about the. It does not care about the topic. It does not care about none of that unless it's trending.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah, some of them don't go into a chat unless there's 20 or better, 30 or better, 40 or better.
Exactly. I be trying to do the opposite. I don't know how niggas be doing that, going into a chat because they see that many people, automatically assuming, it's like the cool table or some shit. Like, we back in high school, I'd be like, nah, I'd rather have a couple people in the chat, couple real ones, instead of having, because when you got like that many people, then you gotta start wondering, okay, so who are the snakes? Who are the fake ones? Who's only here to like stir up and criticize?
Be like that too. I believe you, my nigga. You find out when you actually talk and build with people. You find out our struggle, our pain, our footsteps might be different. Your shoe size might be bigger than mine, but we all have the same struggle, man. We all trying to get back to that higher energy.
That's real nigga shit, man.
It's just how much peace you accomplish along the way. Because you don't want to die violent. You don't want to live violent, and then you don't want to die violently. Die in peace, my nigga.
That's all we can ask for, shit.
Sometimes it takes us a long time to realize that shit. I ain't never gonna lie and say it ain't take me. I wouldn't even I don't even care to even get into like a drama with a female no more, my nigga. Like compared to I used to like wanna like accuse her of cheating or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like look for some shit. Like all that energy is going. That I consider that to be my violent past because I was a very jealous man. You know what I mean? Very jealous, my nigga. Like when it came to my woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I think like a lot of people, not to cut you off, but I think a lot of people hear about some type of jealousy for especially men. They automatically assume that's like such a bad negative thing. But I remember I explained it to this one chick one time. I'm like, don't automatically jump to conclusions about that because that just means that a nigga is passionate. That mean that he really gives a fuck. If he's showing jealousy, that's signs of giving a fuck, and that can still be tricky because there are niggas out here who do females dirty and shit, and they still got nerve to be jealous. They'll be having their little thing on the side and still be jealous of who she might have on the side, and she might not have nobody on the side. It's just paranoia going in his head and shit. So it's funny how jealousy works. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You ain't never lie. That's a fact. That shit. Some niggas can control it. Some niggas can't. Like I never put no hands on nobody, but my nigga, I have went through plenty of phones. Yo, don't leave your phone around me, shorty. I'm gonna go through it.
Shit, they be on that shit.
Through it. This is what you make it, though, too.
Yeah. I never understood, our niggas, they be around here smashing and fucking, they don't be thinking, all they think about is just putting it in and getting off, and they don't be thinking nothing about what the consequences might be. Don't even be wanting no kids. Never thought about what it'd be like to have kids, but they don't be thinking about the consequences of just smashing everything in sight. And then next thing you know, they got situations with getting taken to court because they didn't want to do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? Like just a bunch of messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, from my understanding, one of the worst things a man could do is is unexpectedly or purposely have a kid with a woman. He ain't gonna want to be bothered with her for 18 years or so. But niggas, especially some niggas today, they don't be thinking about that type of shit. I always took that shit in consideration, no matter how young I was. Always took that in consideration, for real.
As you should. 18 years. Unless you just want to have a baby, boom, then yeah, you can do that. But to have to deal with somebody and they not like they a mean person, like they against the grain. They not going with the grain. You're gonna be fucked up. Complain about it. You're not even allowed to complain about it as a man. Like they done made it seem like a man can't complain about a woman. Like I know a nigga can't like diss him. There's a difference about dissing them and complaining. Because I know they complain about us a lot, which is fine. I'm not. That's what they're supposed to do. That's literally what they're supposed to do.
They gonna do it too.
Yeah, I'm not. It's just gonna happen, bro. It's like don't even fight it. But when we do it, you saw you're up here worrying about women. No, I'm just talking about the ones I want to talk about. That's it.
Yeah, man.
I'm not bashing nobody. People be hearing shit, and then next minute you know you're a male bash, a female basher. Man.
I hate that shit, bro. Like I hate how. I know not all women think certain things. They automatically assume that to us, if they're talking about men or talking to us in that certain manner, then ain't nobody thinking nothing of it. But the minute we have a conversation on the same level with the same amount of intensity, then you know it's like we the villain and shit. It's like we, you know, I hate that
Yeah, I don't
shit,
even
bro.
want to do that. They gonna be like, yo, that nigga Realest and Chef, them niggas was over there dragging women. Them niggas was dragging women over there. They don't like
Right.
black women. Oh my god, never mind.
Anytime I ever did like a video where I like spoke on where a dude and a woman got into it, you know, because I do my little reaction joints and all that. Like I always say, I always like have my own verbal disclaimer, like, you know, this ain't for all women. This is just for the women that I'm talking about in a specific video. You know what I'm saying? Because I think honestly, I think I got maybe a few more female supporters than men. So I want, you know, people to understand, you know, I ain't rolling like that, you know. YouTube is funny, you know how it be, bro.
Yeah.
We both know what that's about.
The other night, it was like 4, 5 in the morning. It was lit, fam. Now they gonna drag you over there. They drug homeboy so bad. I was like, yo, dude, just get off the panel, son. Like this nigga, they was doing him dirty, son. Like I don't know
why they drag.
Because he was up there lying. I ain't gonna front. Like he said he took this girl on a date, and then they was like, well, what was the most embarrassing thing a girl did to you recently? He's like, oh, I took this girl on a date, and then when we got to the restaurant, I had to pay for her parking. You know they wasn't feeling that shit.
Of course. So they wild on that. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo, but you know, come on, my nigga. How you gonna take somebody on a date and then you don't want to pay for their park? You didn't pick them up, and then he said he was like, he don't see why, on the date, the woman should pay for her meal and he should pay for his. And then he said he took her to a seafood restaurant, but she caught she was allergic to seafood. He was just lying. He was all over the place with his story. They killed him for that. They slayed him. So, I felt like he was lying too, but I ain't gonna be like women. But you know, that's blood in the water. That's like sharks.
Right.
On her pathway. They roasted the whole night, son. And then another dude got up there. Go ahead, my nigga.
No, I'm just gonna say real quick. Remember what we was talking about earlier? They sat there and they roasted him and all that. So to them, it seemed like a harmful thing to do. Cause you could never see a panel full of some niggas doing that to like one female. That would be a crime right there, bro. That shit would be an absolute crime. You imagine
you
that?
Have every feminist down your neck. Down your neck, man.
For real.
They roasted me real bad, son. Like I was like, yo, just get down. He just kept, they had this man walking around showing his clothes because they're like, so what did you wear to this restaurant? This nigga where he got like some pants and shit. I said, yo, I would not show them nothing. They been calling you Dusty the whole night. I would not respect anybody after that.
Hell no. Even if I knew it was nice, it was something that I felt comfortable wearing. You don't show a panel full of women that they sitting there waiting. They trying to use you for your entertainment. They want to use that man for entertainment. You should have just got the fuck up out of here. Tripping.
Yeah, that nigga said, she asked that nigga. She said, because her title was Black Men Are Embarrassing and shit. So it was a woman's only panel. So this nigga hops his dumb ass up on the link. It's in the title. It says ladies only. She's like, look at this shit. She's like, look who hit the link, y'all. It was this nigga, fam. They roasted him up good. Yeah, he got up there and said that, son. I'm in the chat like, yo, get out of here. Get out of here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
He was up there lying, man. I know. Yo, he
Yep.
had the nerve to say he smashed. He said when he got back to the house, it was dirty. He had to push the clothes on the floor. But he still smashed. Yeah. That nigga played himself. I mean, I know it be like that sometimes. I ain't gonna say every female I went to her house, her shit was sometimes, you know. But I'm not getting up there telling that. That makes me look bad. I'm not gonna get up there and tell a bunch of women that.
Yeah. Bad thing I hate about these lives, you know, because literally anybody, even somebody you don't fuck with, who you know and they know too, you ain't got no business being subscribed to me. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. So why is you know what I'm saying? But people on some friends close, enemies closer type shit, I guess. But if I don't fuck with you, I ain't even gonna subscribe to you, nothing. I ain't keeping up with nothing you do. Just go ahead about your business.
That's it. That's all.
That shit is corny.